So, any of these vocab words, I'm not going to test you on these, but I figured it's kind of interesting. Like, we've talked about angles for so long, but how are they actually made? Do you guys agree? It's actually just two rays put together. Ray goes on forever in one direction. Ray goes on forever in one direction. When you put them together at the vertex, you form an angle. Boom. This angle is at the vertex. One ray is fixed. So we have one that starts, and that's always going to be on the initial side. Again, am I going to test you on this? No. And then the second ray, whoop, is just showing how big the angle is, and that's called the, wherever it ends is going to be the terminal side. Terminal side. And so we're going to take these angles that you've seen for a long time, and we're going to throw them on an XY axis. And you guys, we're always going to start at this positive X axis side. That's always where it's going to start. And if I went up, that would mean I have a positive angle. You guys, would that be clockwise or counterclockwise if I was going like this? Yeah, that's counterclockwise. So maybe you write yourself a little note. That one's counterclockwise. And that's whenever we have our angle is positive. But if we ever start by going down, like in the second one, this one is clockwise, and that's always a negative angle. So whenever you go down, our angle would be negative, and whenever you go up, your angle is positive. Do you agree 120-degree angle would end in the second quadrant, right? Because how many degrees is this referring to? 90, then 180, then 270, then? Nice. Okay. So again, negative 120 would be negative 90. That's going to end me in the third quadrant. And maybe you need a reminder. It goes quadrant 1, goes quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant boop. In case you need that little reminder. Could we end on an axis? Yeah, 90 degrees would take me straight to that y-axis. And if you do end on an axis, guys, that angle is called a quadrantal angle. Am I ever going to test you on that? No. Maybe if you go on Jeopardy one day, that would be a clue, so I just feel like I need to say it once. And that just means that we end on the axis. A 90-degree angle, a negative 180-degree angle, positive 270, 90, 180, 270, or a whole rotation of 360 degrees. A full rotation. How many degrees if I'm sitting on my handy-dandy stool and I go like this? How many degrees did I just go? 360. Okay. So then more than 360 degrees for a candy cane. So if I go like, woo, and I'm not saying like, doesn't even matter how many I went, what does that represent? This is two words, just seeing if anyone can read my mind. Luke Sanzo did in the last class. If you could get multiple rotations. Okay, here we go. I said, give the angle measure represented by each rotation. You guys, if I went around 5.5 times, I want to know how many degrees that's going to be. Do you think I can get 5.5 rotations based on that? This thing has some good lack of friction. I'm at 3. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Y'all, can you use your calculator and help me figure out how many degrees that would be? 4,980. How did you do that? Now, the question is, Mr. Fickus, is it positive or negative if we're going clockwise? Clockwise. That big clock up there actually shows. Clockwise is going to be like this. Negative. So let's go ahead and throw a negative with that. Very good. We do need to be careful about that word clockwise versus counterclockwise. If I'm going counterclockwise, boop, I'm going to go up. Who's got that one? 3.3 rotations would represent how many degrees? 3.3 times 360. 1,180, you said? 88. Thanks so much, Shar. Boom. Do we need that to be positive or negative? Clockwise is going, counterclockwise. Yeah. It's going up, so that's going to be positive. Whoop. First vocab word is called coterminal. It says two angles in the standard position are coterminal if they have the same terminal side. You're like, what are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. Ready? If I started here at 0 degrees and I made a whole rotation, how many degrees did I go? 360. Did I end at the same spot? What if I did another rotation? How many degrees have I gone now? 720, right? Are 0, 360, and 720 coterminal? You'd say yes because they all got me to the exact same spot, right? Okay, challenge. I've gone 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Then I do a full rotation. 30 degrees and what are coterminal? 30 degrees, so I went 30. Then I did a whole rotation. So I went how far? 390, exactly. So you guys, with coterminal, you're always gonna add and subtract 360 every single time. So yeah, what if I went 30 degrees, boop, and then I went backwards? I went a negative 360. Say that again. Negative 330, exactly. So let's just go ahead. If I said, let's go and just go to those examples. If I start at 30 degrees, to find coterminal angles, you guys, you just add and subtract 360 degrees. If we added it, you guys got 390. And if we subtracted it, Mr. Fick has got negative 330. And I'm here to say these three angles are all coterminal. They'd all get me to the same spot. What if Marjorie was like, well, you said 390, but what if I threw another rotation on there? Oh my gosh. Is 750 also coterminal? Would it get me to the same spot? Yeah. What if Riley was like, well, I'm going to be ornery and I'm going to say 1,110. All of those are getting you to the same spot. It's just multiple rotations. And then what if Tobalish was like, nah, I'm going to be grumpy and I'm going to do everything in the negative. There's Ficus's negative 360. And he said negative 690 or negative 1050, negative 1410. Those are all going to land you at that exact same 30-degree spot. Okay? All right. So to find coterminal angles, we're going to just add or subtract 360. Let's do it, y'all. 86 degrees. 86 degrees would be in what quadrant? The first quadrant. Do you need to draw that picture? I don't care. If it helps you, go for it, but it might not. I want to know another angle that's going to get me to that exact same spot. And you can do that by adding 360 or subtracting 360. So I personally just kind of like to write plus or minus 360 next to that. And these directions said, find one positive angle and one negative angle that are coterminal. Anyone have a positive for me? Albright, did you already get that positive?
Yeah.
What'd you get, buddy?
406.
406. Albright, so you're saying if I went 86 degrees and then I added 360 to it.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh.
446.
Yeah. I got you. 446. I'm going to land at the same spot. I agree, buddy. Go ahead and do the subtraction one for me. What'd you get, Albright?
Negative 274.
Boom. I love it. All of these are going to get me to the exact same spot. Okay, you guys, 294. What quadrant's 294 in? 90, 180, 270. Would you agree 294 is all the way down there in that fourth quadrant? Okay. What's going to be coterminal to that? Meaning, throw a rotation on it and also take one away. Who's got one of them? Okay. Add a rotation or subtract one. Mary, what'd you get, girl?
I got 650.
Yes, I totally love that. Or, what about a negative one?
Negative 66.
Yeah, and does it make sense, Miss Mary, if I just went down 66 degrees, that would get me to this exact same spot? I agree. Okay, peeps. Okay, 595 degrees. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're not so familiar with where that is. Do you agree? I don't know where 595 is because it's not between 0 and 360. We're most familiar with that. So how could we figure out where 595 is? What can we do? Just take a rotation off of it, you guys. When you subtract 360 from that, what'd you get? Say it again, buddy. 235. Are we more familiar with 235? Yeah, what quadrant is that going to be in? 9180. It's going to be somewhere over here. You guys, do I care about how accurate this graph is? No, I care that you're in the third quadrant somewhere because I did say state the quadrant. So I'd say 235 degrees is in quadrant 3. And again, if these pictures do not help you, if these little graphs don't help you, do not feel like you've got to write them in. Okay? Yeah, don't you fret. Negative 777 degrees. I have no idea what quadrant that's in. What could I do to figure that out? I heard it, Sansi. She said, let's go add 360. Negative 417, I don't know. Let's just do it again. We can add rotations as much as we need. And I'm going to add another rotation. Negative 57, I could figure it out. But look what they wanted as their answers. They wanted it between 0 and 360. So both of these, I am familiar that negative 57 would be somewhere down here. And positive 303 would get me to that same spot, just in the positive direction. So which one of these two answers would I want to say? Blue or red if it's between 0 and 360. I got to say the red one, peeps. But do they both get me to the same spot? They sure do. What quadrant are we in? Fourth quadrant goes IV. Again, Roman numerals, just helpful for when we play Jeopardy. Yeah, well, that 180 minus that 120 is going to get you what? You got it, girl. My reference angle for this would be 60 degrees. Do I care how far it is from that y-axis? Sure don't. I sure don't. I need to know how far it is from that x-axis. Muy bien. Let's go to 312. What quadrant is 312 in? 90, 180, 270. 312 somewhere in the fourth quadrant. My question is, how far is that 312 from the nearest x-axis? Is it closer to blue or is it closer to red? Bless you. It's closer to red. So you guys, they're curious how far it is here. And you guys, doesn't red represent 360 degrees? So if I need to know what this gap is, couldn't I say 360 minus that 312? And who's got that? 48, is that what you said? Perfect. My reference angle here is 48 degrees. Negative 135, which way do I go? Up or down? Down, because it's negative. You guys, negative 135 is getting me somewhere in which quadrant? Yeah, that third quadrant. Negative 135 is saying how far to the nearest x-axis. They're asking what this angle is here. I want you guys to know reference angles will always be positive. So the fact that negative 135 got me here, we don't have to worry about that for my reference angle being negative. What would I do to figure out what this distance is here in black? 180 minus that 135 is going to get me how much? 45 degrees. We got a cute little 45-degree reference angle. Ooh, negative 195. What quadrant would negative 195 go to? Yeah, it's going to go negative 90, negative 180. Negative 195 is somewhere over here. What is that closer to on the x-axis? The red x-axis or the blue x-axis? It's closer to red, so you guys, it's okay when they kind of overlap. They're curious what this reference angle is right there. 15 degrees. You guys would just say, all right, 190 minus that x-axis of 180 degrees is going to give me 15.